everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my June favorites. So I'm going to start off with this lip and body treatment balm from Paula's Choice. And this is something I've had for a while, but kind of set aside. I was using some other things and just recently have had a terrible case of chapped lips, which I never get chapped lips, which this is very strange for me. So I wanted to pull out a lip treatment product that was going to be really moisturizing and pretty heavy duty. And as you can see, I've used quite a bit of this. This is a great multitasker. It's wonderful on the lips. I've been using it at night, and I'm starting to see a little positive effect. But it's also great on your cuticles, and for that reason, I like to travel with this because it does, when you travel, you don't want to bring your whole makeup collection with you. Well, you do want to bring your whole makeup collection with you, but that's just not realistic. So you have to, pick and choose things that are going to do double duty for you, and this is one that I reach for time and time again when I'm traveling. And I have a very busy July coming up, so this will definitely be in my makeup bag again in July. But has really been working hard to cure my chapped lips. So the next thing I want to talk about are these face treatments that you can add to your regular skincare routine. These are all from Paula's Choice, and I have just really enjoyed these so much, and I think they are such a wonderful option to help you customize your skincare depending on what little things are going on that week or that day or that month or what have you, that season even. So I have these three, they're like supplemental treatments that you can add into your skincare, your regular skincare line. That I've been using interchangeably throughout this month, and I thought I would just quickly talk about each one of them. They're all from Paula's Choice. The first one I want to talk about is the Resist C5 Super Booster. I've probably had this the longest. This is one I've had for quite a while. I'm close to finishing it off. There's almost like this much left. But this is an awesome antioxidant to add to your moisturizer to help clear up some of the skin discolorations you may have, and it just gives your skin a boost of vitamin C. It's a very strong percentage. It's 15%. So I like it because it's the texture is light. It absorbs nicely into the skin. You can just use it straight up on your skin, or you can mix it in with your moisturizer or your serum. I mix it in with a serum and just really love that little extra boost I can give my skin. So the next one I purchased was the Resist Moisture Renewal Oil Booster. And this is really formulated for ultra dry skin, so you can add it to your moisturizer to make it more moisturizing. You can apply it directly onto the skin to spot treat dry areas. You can use it on your cuticles. This is a very versatile product. I would put this in the same category as like an argan oil, one of those type of products. And I love having one of these in my skincare repertoire. I don't have really dry skin, but there are times that I want to give my skin a little boost. I'll use it under my eyes to super hydrate there, or on other parts of my body. But when I'm feeling particularly dry, especially in the winter time, this is something I reach for a little bit more. This time of year, sometimes I'll just use this under my eyes at night. It's a really nice, lightweight formula that just absorbs in beautifully, and then I don't have a real heavy cream on my skin. And I'm going to talk about is the Resist Hyaluronic Acid Booster. I do believe I had this in my May favorites. It was pretty new to me in May. I have continued using it in June. This is really a total game changer for me. I really like to mix this with my eye cream and put it under my eyes to really give a boost of moisturization where I tend to be a little bit drier and have some more fine lines. And I've been using this spot treating some drier spots on my forehead and mixing it in with my day cream to just kind of amp up my day cream a little bit. So the next thing I want to talk about is from Laura Geller, and it is the Balance-n-Brighten foundation. This is probably my all-time favorite powder foundation. I've pulled it back out for the summertime. I tend to wear almost exclusively powder foundations during the summer because I do tend to be a little bit more oily. The shade I'm wearing is Fair, and I feel like this is absolutely a perfect match for me. I do find that the shades are run a little on the dark side because I wouldn't call this skin fair. I would call this, light, maybe light medium, but in this foundation I'm a fair, and just, it's a perfect match. I am almost out of this. As you can see, I've hit pan except for around the edges, so I'm trying to use up that little bit. This is something I will definitely repurchase. I do have a few other powder foundations that I would like to use up first, but this is by far my absolute favorite. So next up is from Makeup Forever. It's the Aqua Matic eyeshadow stick in the shade S52. Because it has been extremely hot and humid in the Washington, D.C. area, unseasonably so, this month I really have reached for some of my more long-wearing products and waterproof products, and this is a relatively new addition into that category. I really like the formula of these, and this is just a really basic kind of nude shade that I use as a base. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it blends in with my skin, and then I use it to apply other eyeshadows over it to make sure my shadows will last all day. It is also a really pretty nude eyeshadow base. If you have discoloration on your lids, or your lids are a little bit veiny but you don't want to wear a lot of color, this is a really nice option because it just will neutralize that and just give you kind of a really pretty nude base. It's relatively matte. I don't see any shimmer in there, so it's just a really great eyeshadow base. So the next product I want to talk about is this palette from NARS. It's the NARSissist palette that has the dual intensity eyeshadows in it. I'm in love with this eyeshadow formula. I just absolutely adore it, and this color, you can probably see I have quite the gouge out of there. This is like such a beautiful taupey shade that it just has the right amount of sheen to it. It's not glittery, it's not super shiny, but it's not totally matte. I just love these shadows. Boy, that's a pretty crappy swatch job, but you get the idea. So you can use these wet or dry. I basically use them dry because I feel that they're very pigmented and I don't need to amp up that color anymore. I find that the color range is great the way it is. I'm actually wearing some of these shadows on my lids today, and I have one single that I also am wearing, which is in Desdemona. I have this on my lid, which, oh my gosh, I just love these. Oof. So I have that on my lid, and then I have this gray shade in my crease and this cream color on my brow bone, and I think I have a little bit of this along my lash line. Yeah, this is a great palette. If it's still available, you should definitely grab it. If not, I think that the singles are totally worth it. Most of the colors in this palette are also available as singles. Now they are pricey, but you can pick and choose. I think there's a great assortment there and some really wearable colors. So I would love to know if you have any ultra long wearing products that you recommend. Washington, D.C. in the summertime is hot and humid, and it's almost like living in Florida sometimes. It's just so humid and so hot. So I'm always open to hear about what long-wearing products other people enjoy so I can check those out. So leave me a comment below if you have something that works great for you. I would love to hear about that and what things you've been loving this month. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It gives me a lot more visibility on YouTube and helps bring other viewers to my channel. Subscribe, and I will see you again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye. And today we are going to be talking about drugstore lipsticks.